Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. We just pulled up a place that we're actually going to be camping out overnight, and lo and behold, as soon as we pulled up, the heavens actually opened. You can probably hear it in the background. Now it is quite windy tonight and it's definitely raining, so we're here, and so we've come to find out if there is any paranormal activity here. You never know, there may be. My glasses actually, they need wipers on them. So we've come to find out for ourselves whether there is any paranormal activity at this place. Anyway, with that being said, while it's still light, it's absolutely chucking it down at the moment. But while we've still got a bit of light, folks, we're going to get in there, we're going to get the tents up, and then we're going to sit down, we're going to have a chat about what we're going to do tonight, and we're going to have a cup of coffee at the same time. So you've joined me again. Look, I'm walking down the street trying to find the location. As you can tell, it's still absolutely peeing down at the moment. So, but we are going to find it. We will get set up and we will. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's a sign there saying Rixton Clay Pits. Look, I didn't even know that was there, but I do now. Anyway, here's a car, folks, so I'll let him pass. There we go, folks, the car's actually gone past us now. Now, as you can tell, it's bright enough for us to actually come out and use the cameras without the lights on. That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll do that.
It'll do us. We're just going to make our way there now. We're going to get the tents up, like I said. We're going to get the coffees on, and we're going to come up with a form of strategy tonight. We're not just going into it blind. We're going to have a look at the history of the place first. We'll come up with that strategy, but with that, folks, until then, I'll see you in a mo. Oh dear. We've got the bag on. We've got everything we need now. So with that, see there's a car down there, what he's talking about, that hasn't actually moved from there. We'll go into the one further down, because I know there's another way in there. There's also a way in there. But, well, the rain's actually backed off, folks, and it's not coming down, we're going to get on with it. Like I said, we're going to get inside and we're actually going to have a look at where we can camp. There's Mox in front of me, look. There he is. So we're going to make our way down and we're going to find somewhere to put the tents up. It is muddy, but that's only to be expected because of all the rain that we've just had. You can probably still hear it, to be honest, coming off the trees. But you know what, I don't care. I'm out. And that's what I want. I want to be out. So, wow. What a place.
Yes. I've got the water boots on.
I haven't, but I don't care.
Ming's not got no waterproof on.
No, because Ming doesn't own any. But do you know what? I don't care, mate.
You say you don't care until
Yeah.
feeling.
Well, when that happens, I'll get back to the car and run the car and get it warm.
Yeah, you were local to this area as well, weren't you?
I was local to this, well yeah, I was very local to this area Although, having said that, I don't know a great deal of history on it.
No, like, once we get
Yeah, look at them steps.
somewhere where we can actually put the tents up,
Yeah,
and we can camp out,
yeah.
I'll tell you what I found online about it, and what I've been told off people that I know. Like I said, I live not too far from here, and I've heard a lot of ghost stories on this place.
Well, so
it'll be fun.
I was really close to the place on her at one time, so and I know very little about it, but that's what we're here to find out.
But it's more of a storm camping video.
I would think so tonight, yeah. But
It's
hey,
gonna be very wet.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, watch yourself come down here, Ving.
I will.
It is wet.
So, as we know, folks, now we're heading down. Oh my days. Oh my god. Right. Looks like we're taking the steps down, folks. Now look at that. It just opens up and then cross a bridge. A bridge? Yeah. Mad. Absolutely mental. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Hello.
you gotta be okay with this.
Yeah. We'll find out if I get to the top.
It's not too bad this side.
No,
This
it's
side
not.
is very slippery.
Yeah. I'll get up there, mate. I will. Oh, we've got a fence.
And yeah, this is all the work on us tonight. Well, probably
Oh, God.
best option is try and get one of these
To walk down.
into the trees over there somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's this?
But I've been watching the forecast. Earlier on, it did have a bit of a thunderstorm.
Right.
Absolutely lashed it down. And I'm hoping we have another thunderstorm later on.
Well, we had thunder and lightning, didn't we, earlier?
That's what I mean. We had
Yeah.
a lot of it before.
We did.
So
Well,
I think the tree line, getting to the trees would probably be our best option. More for
yeah. Got
being
a bit of
dry.
cover,
Yeah.
but
But yeah,
who knows? Look
Right.
at it.
let's get over there.
Here we go, folks. Look at this now. Hey, this little gateway thing we've got here. You get through there. What do we call this? A sty or something, is it called?
Walking over we go. Yeah, just
Oh,
watch your foot in because it is slippery.
Pretty slippy.
It is.
Right.
Right.
I'll pass you your bag, eh?
Thank you very much, mate.
That's alright.
Hear that? That's the car.
Yeah, there's no
That's yours, mate.
no iron tea.
It's a liar.
Right. Let's get over. Oh yeah, it is slippy, isn't it?
It is.
Just a little bit, not a lot.
Just hoping
Yeah.
we can get up here.
Oh, I'm sure we can. Right, folks. So there we have it. We're over it. And now we're on our way into this little woodland. Let's get into this little woodland now. Let's get set up for the night. And then we'll get a coffee on. We'll have a chin wag and see what we're actually going to do. I'm sure between us we can come up with some form of plan. Anyway, so the next time you see me, folks, we'll be actually setting the tent. No good?
That's no good there, mate.
Right, okay.
So what we'll have to do now is carry on this way.
What, further in? Okay.
Because of how there's like a big mould like that
Right, okay.
inside. And hopefully on the other side it's flat.
Right.
Just to get 2 tents in for the night.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're here now.
We are.
Yeah, I'm not going home.
Yeah.
Not going home, even if we've got a camp here. I am not going home.
Actually, that isn't a bad idea if we
You
have
know
to.
what?
We could do a camp here.
Yeah. We could.
If it comes to it.
If the worst comes to the worst, we've got a place.
Push comes to shove.
Yeah.
We've got one spot. Right out in the open.
But
And if it thunders and lightnings, we'll get the full thing.
We're
We
in
might
the-
even get hit by a bit of lightning.
we're in the tent. Hopefully, we're in the tent at that time. So, what you want to do? Want to walk around first?
Yeah.
Have a look over there. We'll see what happens.
Best off,
And then-
walk around,
yeah.
have a quick look.
Okay. And then if there's nothing around there,
We can come back
we can
here.
come back here anyway. It's not bad actually. It's lumpy in parts, but it's doable.
Yeah, you could deal with that, couldn't you?
Yeah, definitely doable. Right then folks, I'm sure as you can tell it's beginning to get dark on us now. Moxley has just had a walk up there to see if it's any better up that side of it, and whether we can actually put the tents up. He's come back, he says it's not, so we're reverting to plan B folks. Now plan B is originally where we was, so we're going to camp here for the night. There is a passway coming down it, but I can't see many people actually using it, and if they do, then hey, good on them. So ducks. So we're going to pitch our tents up here, and then we're going to get the kettle on, and we're going to have a cup of coffee, put our heads together, and have a conflab on what it is that we're actually going to do tonight.
Eh?
Listen folks, I know it's taking a while, but this is actually the first time that I put this tent up, so please bear with me. That's the first time I've actually put this tent up. To be truthful, it wasn't actually that bad. So all I've got to do now is get the sleeping bag and everything set up inside it, and then I'm going to make a coffee and I'm going to sit down and relax. And myself and Mox, I would imagine, and then going to have a conversation. If there's any point in an investigation, we'll give you the history on, or part of the history on this place, what I actually know of now. Because as I said before, I didn't actually know a great deal about it. So with that being said folks, I'm going to get the tent all set up, get my sleeping bag and everything in it. Folks, I'm actually in the tent now, as you can tell. Basically, I've got my sleeping bag out, I've got my blow up camping bed out. I've just gone to put a coffee on, and look what's happened to my kettle folks. Now you see this part here, that's the whistle obviously. That whistle sits on that, which is supposed to be on the front of the kettle. So what's happened somewhere along the line is it's come off. It's still usable, so I will be using it, but I just thought, do you know what, I need a brew or a coffee. A brew being tea, folks, if you're not from up north. I'm going to get a coffee on the go, even without kettle. There's no chance of me going home. That ain't happening. I'm here for the night, not going anywhere. It's cooled down a bit, I can actually see my breath, but I'm not bothered. I'm going to get this coffee done, folks, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit of history that I know of now about this place, including that took place in 1988. So with that, I'll see you very soon. So we've actually sat down now. We're going to have a bit of a break. We've got the coffees on the go there, look. I'm having a bit of a mare tonight, to be honest, because I put the coffees on, my gas ran out, and I've also snapped the light off the top of my camera holder as well, so I need to get another one of them. But hey, it is what it is. So we've actually sat down now, and we're going to have a chat about...
Just me.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Make sure my mic's on.
Right, we're going to have a chat about the history of this place, and to be honest, what little we actually know about it. So I know, because you've said about the, I don't want to say the word because I know YouTube doesn't like it. Somebody got
unalived. Yeah.
In 1988.
1988, yes. Right, so all I'm going to do, I'm going to refer to her as H. So H was unalived back in 1988. As she was walking through this area.
Okay.
As she was making her way home one evening in 1988, but she was unalived by, I don't want to say his name, I'm just going to refer to him as I. Okay. Okay?
So H is female, I is male.
H is the female, so she got in the bus as normal.
Right, okay.
She got off the bus at the bottom of the lane.
Yeah.
And she used to cut through this way to go home.
Okay.
She passed a pub which I was running, and it said that he followed her through here.
Right.
1 minute, no. He borrowed a shovel from the pub not too far from here, that's what it was.
Right.
And the shovel was found up here as well as a load of items.
Okay, that belonged to...
And H had went missing.
Right.
So that was back in 1988.
Okay.
And ever since then, and this is something I've recently just found out, there's a lot of sightings of paranormal on here.
Right.
Some locals say it's connected to
H and I.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, this actually baffles me, because I grew up around this area, as you know, and I've never heard this story.
I'll show you it.
Yeah, I'm not saying, I'm not disbelieving it, I'm just saying I've never heard it.
I don't want to show it too much because...
Yeah. It's got names in it.
Yeah, it's got names.
Right, okay.
So M, which is H's mum.
Right, okay.
Launched a fresh search for her on this area back in, according to this, 2022. And
so 3 years ago.
Yeah, and they re-scanned the area. They couldn't find anything because there's a lot of ponds around there.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
There's a lot of ponds.
There always has been, as far as I know.
It's one of those areas that, well, you've seen it as we were walking in. There's mud hills everywhere, and there's always been the mud hills.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely everywhere. What makes the police and mum think that she's buried out here is because the shovel was found
up here.
A lot of her items were found scattered up the lane.
Okay.
Which suggests that there was a scuffle on the lane.
Yeah.
Something happened on this land where
right.
I, unalived, here, pretty much here where we
anywhere where we could be tonight, yeah.
But going from there, there's been a lot of reports of paranormal activity.
Right, okay.
I was talking to a couple of friends of mine who live not too far from here. They tried to camp out here one night.
Right.
And they didn't last the full night.
Right, okay.
They said they got to about midnight just after midnight, heard a female crying. They're not believers in paranormal, anything like that. They were just camping,
No, but
having a
that,
couple of drinks.
the thing is with that is, that could actually be,
It could be.
it could, I'm not saying it is because I don't know, but if that was the case, then that would all tally in.
Yeah, it would. But they were camping. See where we were?
At the back here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were camping over that side.
Right, okay.
And he said they heard crying, a female crying, whimpering. So he's
Right.
come out with his torch, come down here,
Yeah.
looking. And just over this way, where
Right,
there's
so behind you.
yeah. He said they'd just seen this big, reddy, yellow, orangey ball going across, following the footpath all the way down.
All right, so it wasn't actually static, it was moving.
Moving. He said it
Okay.
was moving. It wasn't car headlights. It wasn't somebody else here. And it got so far down. And he said, I was stood watching it, and he went, and it just vanished.
Right,
He went,
Okay.
once it vanished, he went, the atmosphere changed in the area.
and that's when they packed up.
From was watching. They got to about, I want to say about 2 o'clock.
Okay,
I'm just trying to remember everything that he told me.
Well,
I
that-
was sat in the tent, and they were having a couple of beers. Not many, they were only having a couple.
yeah,
Having a cigarette, chilling, having a laugh and a joke. And he said a hand come down the side on the outside.
of the tent.
Yeah. They've jumped up.
Oh my God.
Because they don't believe in paranormal, so they thought somebody was messing
Yeah.
around with them. So they've jumped up, come out the tent, nobody there.
Right,
And that was just in that little bit of woodland right behind where our tent's at.
right behind there now, where you walked into
Yeah,
before.
yeah. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to try and camp over there. But for some reason, they just piled loads of hay, bales and stuff
In
into
that,
it,
right.
which is a little bit strange because they only camped out here about a year ago.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Stuff can happen in a year.
But yeah, I mean, a lot can happen in a year. But there's a lot of this area that I don't know about.
Yeah.
The only things that I know about is obviously the 2 ponds over the other side of the road and this big one over this side.
Yep.
Now I've known that ever since I was little.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, I used to go and fish it
Yeah.
years
Well,
ago.
So I listened to his story and it got me intrigued, and it's like, I have to try and get out here, camp overnight.
Okay.
Now we've got talking to another friend of mine, Tom.
Right.
He's 50-50 on it, and he said he was up here and he was doing what you've just been saying, fishing
Yeah.
at the lake. So he was sat here, he was spending the night on his own, and he said he's seen something walking across the other side of the lake.
Okay.
He just put it down to, it was obviously somebody hiking, somebody walking the dog,
Right.
whatever. But what got him is they come down, but they didn't follow the path that we're on. They come down like a verge, but like they were walking down a pathway.
Right.
And he said, I was just sat there watching. He went, and it was a woman.
Oh, all
She
right.
stood there at the other side of the lake, just looking at him.
Okay.
So he shouted over and asked her, you okay? No response. He's looked down to pick his torch up, and as he's looked up, flashed the torch,
Nothing.
nobody's there. He said he did pack up and he
And he
hightailed
went.
it out of here,
Right.
because again, he said the same as the other lad, is the atmosphere just changed.
Just changed all of a sudden.
He went, it got very heavy, and it just felt like he was no longer alone out here.
Right.
So there's
Right.
a few stories. Big ball of orb, big ball, which
Yeah.
they say is an orb,
Like the orange ball.
and a woman
Yes.
seen at the other side of the lake,
Okay.
watching people,
Yeah.
watching him. And the scariest one is the hand that come down
Yeah, that came down the
the
tent.
side of his tent.
Right. Well, a lot of that would actually tie in with what happened originally. I mean, back in 1988, I was 23.
Yeah, I was 3.
You know what I mean? I was 23 year old. I was living up here then, I was in this area. Well, I was born and bred round here, to be honest.
So did you never ever hear?
Nobody.
Well, saying that there was no internet, nothing like
No,
that, was
I mean,
there?
back in 1988, mate, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have internet, we didn't have anything like that. We had newspapers,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And at 23-year-old, I wasn't buying newspapers,
No.
you know.
At 23 years old, who was?
Yeah.
But that is the interesting part about this.
Well, that's actually an intriguing story.
It's very intriguing. And
Yeah.
That's why I was like, we have to come out here. We have
Right.
to camp overnight. Could you imagine getting to like 2 o'clock in the morning?
And then that
Just a
happening.
hand or something.
I can imagine how they
Or
felt.
seeing somebody.
I can.
When you look again, they're no longer there. Or a big ball of light.
Yeah, now
down
that's a
towards
weird one.
you.
That you see
Instead
that.
come down towards where they were, so it was following the trail.
Yeah. You see, it's not like it could be the sun either, because the sun doesn't really move.
No, and the sun wouldn't be following
you
the
know,
trail.
I know.
Down with it.
No,
So
it wouldn't.
that's the story of
But-
where we are tonight.
Right. See, that's an interesting thing for me, that, because
Around here, it's all clay. Everything's clay.
well, that's why it's called the clay pits.
Yeah.
That's why it's always been known as the clay pits. Now, I've always known the three lakes to be on here. Always, because I
I
know.
used to come up here as a kid,
Yeah, I did.
riding your bike.
Mm.
There used to be tarsies out.
Yeah.
There was more trees, I think, back then as well.
Yeah, there was a lot more trees
there
then,
was
yeah,
a lot
but
more
they've
trees.
sort of done away with some of them because of the
Yeah.
wildlife.
Yeah.
That's what they did that for, to open it up a bit.
And when I heard the story and how close it is to home, and then speaking to people that I actually know who have actually come out here trying to camp, could have just been a bird, to be fair.
Well,
was
it could have been,
just
but
come from the
yeah,
woods there, which
yeah,
is a little bit mad.
it could. Man, we've just been saying about animals.
Yeah, I just heard. A bird
Yeah.
go, "Pip."
It could have been, mate.
So yeah, that's the story of.
That's an intriguing story, that.
Very intriguing, isn't it?
It is for me.
And it is
I mean,
for me.
yeah, and the reason I'm actually saying that is because I was actually born and bred in this area. Apart from 2 years when I moved down south,
Yeah.
and then obviously 2 years later I had to move back up here. But apart from them 2 years, this is where I was born and bred. About
moved to
4
this
miles
area.
down the road.
Yeah, not even 4 miles
Well,
down the road.
Well, probably not for me,
Well, I moved to this area in 1992,
right?
so I've always lived.
Yeah,
Apart from recently, where I've moved away.
yeah.
But I've always lived around there, and just starting to hear this story, and then to back it up, I don't want to show it. We've already mentioned where we are, the clay pits.
Oh yeah, the clay pits.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the clay
So-
pits is well known round here.
Put in clay pits, Warrington.
Yeah, well, I'd say Cheshire.
Yeah.
To be
well,
honest,
it comes under
yeah.
Warrington.
Right,
So,
okay.
Clay pits, Warrington.
And it'll
Okay.
come up.
Unalived.
Yeah.
I have to say unalived word.
Yeah.
And it'll bring the full story up, and you can go check it out for yourself.
Because
It's absolutely.
yeah,
incredible.
because YouTube don't like that word,
No,
do they? So
YouTube hate that word.
the reason we don't say it is because we will get demonetised. Not that I earn a great deal from YouTube anyway, but that's the last thing that I want. But that is really intriguing.
It is.
Like you say, I mean, I was born.
Oh, what I can do right
I was literally born. I wasn't even born in a hospital. I was born under my gran's window.
now. Yeah.
And my gran used to live.
That's the gentleman.
Right, okay. Okay. That face is familiar.
Is it?
That face is familiar.
She disappeared on February the 9th
1988.
after getting off a bus just at the pub.
So that'd be in the winter,
Yeah.
possibly snowing, possibly frosty, and it's supposed to have happened at night time.
Yes. This is it. H disappeared February the 9th,
Yeah.
1988, after getting off a bus 200 yards away from her family home.
Jesus, 200 yards away from
Yeah.
home.
So, if
Wow.
the bus stops hadn't changed, the bus stops here, and the house is just down
Yeah,
this way.
the back here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know where they are.
So,
wow.
people who spoke to her about it, who know the story, said she walked this way.
Yeah, well, she would have done, because...
The story doesn't actually say which way she's walked, but it does say her stuff was found coming up the lake.
Right, the thing is...
And then the shovel was found just over here,
yeah.
this side.
What's intriguing me is the fact that, well, two things really. Firstly, I've never actually heard of it. And secondly, I lived about 3 miles away from it. Probably tops.
Yeah.
And I've never, ever heard of it. But like you say, back then, there was no cell phones. There was no internet. There was no Wi-Fi or nothing like that. It wasn't even invented then, I don't think.
So the pub landlord discovered at the clay pits and several key pieces of evidence having been found nearby along the Manchester Ship Canal in Hollins Green as well.
Right, well that's...
Yeah, so there's stuff found here, shovel found here, and stuff found further up as well.
Yeah, but that's not even 2 miles away.
No.
Because Hollins Green...
That's intriguing, and it's a shame.
Very.
But when I started hearing about the ghost stories...
Correct.
That got me more
trying to put
intrigued.
2 and 2 together.
Is it connected? Can't say.
No, you never know.
Something else have happened on here? Possibly.
It could have done without actually being known.
It is now 10 o'clock and it's supposedly going to be raining
In a bit.
any time now. So we're going to get our coffees.
We are.
We can go chill out for half an hour.
Definitely.
Have this.
And then...
I'm going to have a little bit... I'm going to have a little read of my book, I think. So,
right, okay.
A haunted read tonight.
Right. I'll watch a film, I think. Watch part of a film. And then we'll see what happens later on.
And it's just... This is just more... Just try and chill out.
Yeah.
Relax.
It is.
And if something happens, something unusual that we can't explain, then that's interesting.
Then we'll go and have a look, and we might even possibly do an investigation.
Yeah.
But until that happens, we don't really know what we're going to be doing. So we'll grab the... Have you wasted that? You're kidding.
I kicked my cup over. I didn't even notice. And it's poured away.
Oh my days.
Come on. This night is...
No, it's... I tell you, I've already mentioned it once. It's a bad night. It really is a bad... But the good thing is, we sat here laughing about it. There's no point in taking it serious. Oh,
honestly, this night is really turning into a disaster.
Oh my days. See, I broke my kettle. My gas has ran out. And you take that over.
I didn't even notice till now.
And
look.
And
look, it's still steaming. And there's a little bit left in it. Look.
And to top it all
I
off,
need a coffee. Coffee.
I've left my food at home.
Yeah, he's left his food and everything. But luckily enough, I've got some food.
Do you know what? I'm not really bothered. I'm here to have a laugh, I'm here to enjoy it, and I'm here to find out what goes on. And as long as we can do that during the course of the night, I'll be happy as Larry going home tomorrow.
Exactly.
I will. But with that being said, folks... Right, okay.
I'm more nervous because we're actually on the trail.
I know.
I don't know if it's...
I know. Hello?
I wasn't a bird that time.
Hang on. I think I've got my torch here. Or have I? No, it's in there. I haven't.
Right.
Anyway, folks, with that, folks, we're going to call it here for now. And we're going to have a break. And I'm going to come and start watching that film and see if anything happens. And hopefully get this rain out of the way that's supposed to be coming down very shortly.
So, whilst we're here,
we're going to get a bit of a spirit talky session, are we?
Yeah. Let's give it a go. Let's just see if anything relevant.
Well,
with what
you never know.
Talking about.
It's worth a try.
So if there's anybody here, somebody watching us, You want to come forward, come and speak to us? This is your time. Been a few little weird noises, but
Yeah.
it's hard to determine because you are out here, you're out in the open.
We are. I'm just putting that down to animals, to be honest.
It's woodland
Of course,
behind us.
behind and in front. We're actually surrounded by it at the moment, so
Attic.
who not? I don't think so.
No.
It's highly unlikely.
Inferno.
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 It can be hit and miss sometimes.
You are courageous.
You are courageous.
Well, thank you very much.
So someone I know.
Take photo.
Take a photo.
I can't doing this at the minute.
Well, I can. Well, I mean, I can take a few photos, but
There's been a few people that I know who've been out here camping, fishing.
Threat.
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 Oh, T-H-R-E-A-T.
And one of them seen a hand coming down the outside of his tent when he was trying to camp out here. Was that you?
There's no point in doing that over there, is there?
Taking a couple of photos.
Yeah,
Right, class.
I'm gonna try.
Where would you like us to take a photo of? Can I ask who we're speaking to? If that is you speaking to us?
You saw me.
You saw me.
I wonder. I don't remember seeing anything or anybody on the way in, but
No? Well, apart from that one car?
the one that was parked up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, and that was no ghost.
No, was it?
That was somebody sat in the car.
Well, we know that for a fact, don't we?
Where did I see you? Or where did Ming see you? Or was it on a picture?
You are scared.
You were scared. I'm not scared.
No, I can't see anything on these pictures, mate.
No, all that is what you see in there.
Yeah, that's
Those
just
pictures,
light.
It's just the glare of the
Yeah,
light.
that's all that is. Just so that you're aware, folks, look, there's nothing on there.
No. Can you come and show me?
Candles.
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 Unfortunately, I've got no candles with us here tonight.
It's us.
It's us.
It's
Candles,
us.
it's us. Are you going to show yourself to us? You're going to walk down the lake. Manifest yourself as a big ball, like an orb. Ball of light.
Big ball or whatever. If we would do it, that'd be great.
Come and make yourself
Curtains
present.
burned.
Curtains burned. Yeah,
Agree.
Agree. Agree.
well, they could do, yeah. Well,
Can you tell us who you are? Tell us your name. Someone there then.
I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest, mate.
I've even got my torch with me. It's in
Oh,
my bag. It's in my bag.
It's in your bag.
Well, I've turned that.
Mine's
off.
over there.
I've turned that off. A bit of hit and miss that.
It was a bit.
Wasn't it? Just,
Well,
it's just
I mean-
all over the place. But it's always good to just give it a go, just to see if anything comes through.
You can try it.
What's more interesting than what on that was, I thought I heard something over there.
See,
And I thought I heard a little voice. Maybe how far? I don't even know how far away the lane is from here. Because it could have been somebody walking up the lane, to be fair.
it could have been. The problem is with that is that we're not really that close to the main road going
Yeah.
past.
Yeah, very true.
Now,
I could have sworn I heard something, and then I heard a very, very faint. It wasn't like a whisper. It was just like somebody spoke. Maybe like spoke to the dog or something.
right, okay. See, I thought I heard a tut-tut, but that could have been car tyres going over a hole or something like that.
Well, yes, you
But-
can hear. Yeah,
See
the car's
that?
going
Yeah, I
past.
can hear them.
Well, if you are out here, you want to try and scare us out. Do what you done to one of my friends. Come up to the tent, rub your hands down the tent, unzip the tent. Anything. I do think on that note, I'm going to retreat into the tent for a little bit.
Yeah, it's getting a bit nippy now, isn't it? I know, I'm beginning to shake, to be honest. I'm getting that cold now. But, like you say, you get into them tents, get that wind off you.
Yeah,
Because it's 90% of the cold is the wind.
yeah. And do you know what's mad?
Go on.
So tonight, we were coming out here to do a bit of a paranormal investigation on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what have I been saying for the past 2 days? We'll go out, it's going to be thunder and lightning, it's going to be storming, it's going to be raining.
Yeah, but look at it this morning. Well, early on this afternoon.
Yeah. So it rained, it thundered, we got here,
The lightning.
absolutely pelted it down,
Battered it down, it hammered it down
Yeah.
before, as
We've
they'll
got
see
it.
anyway.
set up, and it said, oh, it's going to be raining from 10 o'clock.
And there's nothing.
It's 11 o'clock now.
And we've had nothing.
It's a
Clear
cold sky.
skies. The moon's out.
I got a good shot of the moon.
I know. I did the same myself, mate.
So
Well-
I think the rain is non-existent tonight.
Well, I don't know.
Oh
Because-
wait, it says here now, rain possible at 11 o'clock, 49% rain for an hour.
Right, okay, so we've got half a
Rain
chance.
possible around 11:15.
Right, so we've got half a chance of it happening. And
Yeah.
now it's gone down to 10 degrees.
Yeah, 10 degrees now, and it's going to be 10 degrees till around about 3.
And then it'll
Then
start
it'll go to
warming
11,
up
and then
again.
it'll start warming
Yeah.
up. But yeah, I
Right.
think it's time. We've done
Yeah.
a little bit. Trying to do it the old-fashioned way, trying to listen, see if we can hear
Well,
anything.
that's the whole point,
Yeah.
isn't it?
The people who've been out here haven't been using devices or
No, they
anything
haven't.
like that. They've just seen stuff with their own eyes, whilst they're not paying attention for anything like that, because that's not what they were here for. Two were
Yeah.
here to camp, non-believers,
Right.
camping,
So
enjoying their
basically,
evening. The other one was here fishing.
so
he was there
basically,
just
they
for
wasn't
fishing.
here doing any paranormal,
No.
any investigation, or anything like that. They were just getting on with their lives,
Yeah,
and it happened.
exactly that.
So there's a possibility if we just got on with the
Relax.
camping,
Yeah,
ignored the process of an investigation or a ghost hunt or whatever, then there's a possibility that something may happen.
there's a possibility, but that possibility could be
Is-
very, very low.
Yeah, it could be. I
So-
think it doesn't matter on any occasion, does it? The possibility of getting any paranormal activity
Yep.
is always low,
That's it.
wherever you are. But
Yeah,
I think you're right. I think it's time to
Yeah,
retreat
it's time
into
to-
the tent for a bit.
go into the tents for a bit. Feet
And,
up. I'm going to read a little bit of my book, I think.
I'll,
just
I'll
chill
watch. I'll start watching that video that I said I was going to watch before, but I haven't actually got round to doing yet because somebody's filled the coffee.
out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a quick coffee. Right,
All right.
let's
So
get to our tents.
yeah, we'll get in the tent. As you can tell, I've actually made it into my tent. I've now got in my sleeping bag. I'm going to try and keep warm and see what happens during the course of the night. Now, I am going to try and get an hour's sleep or so, and then wake up early hours of the morning, and we'll see what happens during the course of the night. So, I am honestly pretty tired now, so I'm going to get an hour, and then we'll see what happens later on. Hello folks, well, I've been trying to get my head down and I can't do it, which is amazing today because it's actually not that bad tonight, to be honest. It is rather cool though, that's why I've still got my jacket on. I haven't heard anything. As yet, we've got no rain. It is a bit windy. There's a bit of a breeze out there, but, you know, there's no rain, that's the main thing. But yeah, it is cool. Jacket staying on, definitely. But I have to say, I am busting for a pee now, so I'm gonna have to get up, get my boots on, which are over there, as you can see. So I'm gonna slap my boots on, and I'm gonna have to go and have a wee because I'm desperate now. That might be why I can't actually fall asleep, but you never know. So, pee time, folks. So here we have it. It's probably 2:30 in the morning. I'm wide awake. Mox is actually next door, and he is sound asleep. I can actually hear him snoring a little bit. It has gone cold. You could probably tell by the camera, because I've no gas in my cooker, but you can see it down there. I'm trying to heat up some water to get another coffee on, so I can actually keep warm, because it is still bloody cold tonight. But, you know, I knew that before I actually arrived. So I'm going to get this coffee on, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to relax. Up to now, I've heard nothing at all outside. The only thing I can hear, like I say, is Moxley next door snoring his head off. So I know it. Can you hear him? I can. I'm not sure you can, to be honest. Now, if I had my boots on, I'd actually go and show you him snoring, but I'm sure you could see. Look, I haven't actually got my boots on. I've got socks on, so I'm not going outside. So, anyway, like I say, nothing's happened. It's been really quiet. Did I expect it? Not in a month of Sundays. Folks, my camera screen is actually fogging up. I'm going to get this coffee done. Hello, folks. Well, it's been another couple of hours since I last spoke to you, and absolutely nothing has happened, paranormal wise anyway. I've heard a few things now, but I think that's just animals walking through the grass. You know, we're in the middle of a forest. Understandable that animals are going to be around. I did actually go out at one point and have a quick walk round, but I didn't see anything. I don't think there's anything here at the moment. But, folks, again, I've been trying to lie here, trying to go to sleep. It's not happening for me tonight. So we're getting on towards 4 o'clock in the morning now. In fact, it might be just after that. Absolutely nothing's happened. You can tell I am tired. But whatever I do, I just can't get to bloody sleep tonight. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I'm just looking at my vent on the top of the door there, folks. So I don't know what it is. But whatever it is, and what will be tonight. I've spent a few hours laid here now, had a quick walk around. I'm going to spend the rest of the night in here, I think, because there's absolutely no reason for me to go outside. But anyway, folks, I just thought I'd come back on and tell you what's been going on, which is absolutely nothing. I'm going to wait for first light, and then I'm going to get up, I'm going to have a coffee, I'm going to go home, because I am absolutely starving now. I've left all my food in a bag at home. My gas has run out, so I can't even make a coffee at the moment until Moxley wakes up. My kettle has actually broke tonight. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Oh, by the way, I've probably already told you, but I've also broke my camera handle as well. Now when I put my camera down onto the floor, it just leans over to one side because I've had to move my light onto one side of it. But hey ho, like I said before, it is what it is tonight. But I'm enjoying myself, and that's the main thing. I've come out to do this, to camp out overnight, and that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully I'll get an hour's sleep or so before I actually go home after, but you never know. So it's not like I haven't spent a night awake before. It is what it is. Moxley, as far as I'm aware, he's still asleep. He's enjoying his kip tonight. But I'm not going to wake him up, because he does need it. We all do. I know that. Anyway, sleep time. Hopefully. Good morning, folks. It's actually getting late, or early morning, I should say now. It's still quite as bitter as it was. It's getting on for 5 o'clock now. And believe it or believe it not, Moxley's woke up now, and he's actually put the kettle on. So he's just asked me if I wanted a coffee. So I'm going to take my cup over to him, and he's going to make a coffee. And it's not before time. Anyway, I'm going to do that now, folks. But while I'm at it, I might as well go for a wee again while I'm outside. Can you hear him? The guy's actually woke up. Yay! But coffee time. Well now, folks, as you can tell, it's actually first light now. So nothing's really happened out of the ordinary. So we've just had a real good, enjoyable night. Just relaxing, camping, just enjoying ourselves. Moxley more than myself because he was snoring. But he had a heater on. Have you heard him? I
think that's what knocked me out, you know.
What, the heater?
Yeah, I put the heater on and it got very warm in here.
Right, okay.
And I thought, well, 5 minutes, and then...
And next thing, you woke up 3 hours later.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, folks. It is what it is. Myself, I've not slept a wink yet, but I'm just sat here now, watching the light roll in, enjoying it while we can. It is getting to that time now where we've got to start thinking about packing the tents away, heading back to the car, getting home, getting everyday life done. With that, folks, I will see you very shortly on the way out, because like I say, I'm now going to start packing up, putting things away. It's really time now to be heading home again. What a fantastic, enjoyable, relaxing night we've had. We've had a few laughs, had a few coffees. Nothing much has really happened paranormal wise. In fact, not a lot has happened paranormal wise. It doesn't stop us coming out and
The only thing paranormal wise, not even paranormal wise, unexplainable, was what sounded like walking, like somebody walking, and then that faint talking that I heard. But I reckon that comes from the lane anyway.
It's probably
somebody walking the dog and they're probably just talking to the dog.
It probably.
Well, because it was so silent, you could hear it.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Where we are is you're gonna get that.
Yeah.
You are.
It's been interesting. Have we tried to capture what the others have tried? We've done it the same way, where we didn't focus so much on the paranormal.
Well, that's it. No, we didn't focus.
Had the laugh. Fell asleep.
Yeah. No, we didn't focus. As Mox just stated there, folks, we didn't focus on the paranormal because we knew it was a slim chance of anything happening anyway. But we came out, we enjoyed ourselves, but it's now time to start packing up and heading towards home. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, there we have it, folks. All packed away, as you can see. Everything's gone now. There's my bag there. And that's what I've got to carry out. So, all packed away, no rubbish left behind. Everything that we've brought in is actually being taken back. So, I'm happy now. There we go, I've just put my phone on. And now it's clicking already. Look. Magic mushroom just behind me tent, look. There's another one there. Gonna make our way back to the car now. And then we're going to make our way home from there, folks. But again, tonight, not much in the way of paranormal, but that wasn't the intention when we first came out here. Tonight was just a night to relax, enjoy ourselves, have a bit of fun. But as you can see over there, look, the sun's actually coming up. Mox is over there doing his outro as well. I've really enjoyed myself, and now it's time to head that way. I'm going to cross that way to get to the car. Right, folks, so there we have it. We're actually walking out of the place now, heading back towards the car. It's been a weird one, that's for sure. we just put the tents away, as you know. They're absolutely wet through. The moisture that's on them, honestly God, it makes this bag feel twice as heavy as what it was when I was coming in. Fortunately, we don't really have that far to go now, so we'll get through. We'll make our way back to the car and we'll get that car running, get the heater on, because it's still, as of now, it's still pretty bitter at the moment. So here's one of them bloody things again I've got to get over, so let's get over it. Oh dear. Oh my God. Why guys? Why? Yeah, there we go, look. Watch this coming up behind me. Easy now, easy now.
They're not the best words.
No.
That wasn't the best.
Moxie's bringing up the rear. So, wow, well look at that. You could just see it there through the trees. The sun is actually rising. We're nearly there. My God. Oh, God, this bag is heavy this morning. But, like I say, full of moisture, folks.